The knock on the door that is every parent's nightmare. This reenactment is part of an award-winning show that brings together members of the emergency services who share their experiences of fatal road crashes with those that have now reached the age to drive. John Amos is a paramedic that has been part of this show for more than 12 years.
Fortunately, the kids that come to see these shows aren't aware of the aftermath and consequences of being involved in a road traffic collision. Carnage, blood, twisted metal. It's just horrific. It's just horrific to see, and it's real life events in my life that I try to forget. But again, we like to reinforce and try and come here and build that picture to give these kids a sense of reality of what it's actually like to be involved in these road traffic collisions.
This multi-agency approach is headed up by the police. Chief Inspector Graham Dodds fears this year's figures of road deaths could get much higher.
Today is about signposting in a very, very clear and almost shocking manner the dangers of using the roads, the responsibilities drivers and passengers have, and that very simple fact that, this year alone in Northern Ireland, 48 people have been killed, and, it's only the end of September. As the head of road policing, I'm assessing and worried that by the end of December this year, we could have 70 or 80 people dead.
Rory Domigan is a firefighter that believes it's not just the driver that needs to be aware of distractions.
Every action on the road has a consequence, and we're looking for the young people to understand that, getting a driving licence has responsibilities, that they need to make the right decisions, because if they don't make the right decisions, they can affect not just their own lives and their families' lives, but other road users. It also goes for not just drivers, but pedestrians and for passengers in the car. Distraction driving, if the passenger wants to show a message on a phone, wait till they pull the car in, because they could be responsible for killing or maiming somebody.
The contributors are all real, and the reenactments are based on actual events. But does it have the impact on the students?
I personally just passed my theory test yesterday, and I wasn't thinking too much about driving and everything, so I think the show is very eye-opening. It really puts into respect that this can happen to anyone, and anyone could be involved in a car accident, and it's a very traumatising thing to witness, and certainly some of the scenes today were definitely disturbing to witness, but it's something that I believe everyone should have in the back of their mind, that it can happen to anyone.
It was really good, definitely makes you aware of the risks and all. Very informative.
It was quite shocking at times, but that's really what we needed to see. It's the harsh reality of driving on the road, especially people like myself that are, young drivers, and we need to see that we can be dangerous on the road if we're not careful.
Dougie Beattie, GBNews, Macrofeld.